myself.
We're in sad boy hours tonight. All right. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Now you may notice, hey Jake, why are we on this gradient background? Why not this one, which is the normal one? It's because we're doing the serious show tonight. This is the gradient I use for when we're doing a debate, or, you know, sometimes it's just for when it's all sad boy hours, you know? Because you know what? That's what today's been. Today's been sad boy hours. Why, Jake? Why is it sad boy hours tonight? Let me walk you through my day. So I wake up. It is... What time is it? I woke up at 9 o'clock, technically. So I get up, I get out of bed. And you know what I do, just as any healthy human being would do, who isn't constantly having to deal with dopamine rushes and everything. First thing I do is I check the analytics of the YouTube videos, because we just had it was JBL yesterday, Jake's big launch. And so, you know, I'm curious, how are the videos doing? And so I check the videos and they are doing pretty good, but not great. So that's immediately how the vibe is set for the morning. You know, if I woke up and I was like, damn, thousands of views, I probably still wouldn't be like over the moon excited, but I would be like, that's pretty cool. We're onto something here. But instead it's just, all right. So I get up and I eventually start my day after doing that thing everyone does at first, which is to stay in your bed for 30 minutes to an hour looking at your phone and doom scrolling, and then ruining your sleep hygiene. So after I eventually get through that, the daily routine, starting the day, and, you know, I have a healthy breakfast, cold Publix popcorn chicken, and then 2 slices of cookie cake from last night when... I burpee. 2 slices of cookie cake from last night because my family got me cookie cake to celebrate all the videos being out. Very healthy, well-balanced breakfast. I think I'll report back to my nutritionist about how it was really good. But then as I am going on and continuing on, I get faced with a dilemma, which is, do I A, edit the VOD from last night, which is something I need to do today because I need to get today's video out, or do I continue my Red Dead Redemption 2 relapse? Because I am fully back off the wagon for Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, I fucking love Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's a masterpiece of a game, straight up. I think all of Nakey Jakey's criticisms are correct. I think all of his praises are correct. It's a masterpiece of a game. This bitch is too liquidy. I gotta chug this. Sorry, real. 1 second. L'chaim. But I am fully back into Red Dead Redemption 2. I downloaded it on my Steam Deck, but I'm fully back into Red Dead 2. Going through all the motions again, being like, hunting. So that's option B. Instead of, you know, being productive, having a good start to the day, I just turn into sludge on my couch and play on my little gamepad of cowboy game where I can be cowboy man. And so as any wise person, I make the good decision of, I am going to be cowboy man. I am a little tired. I am going to ride out this tiredness for another hour or two, and instead of being productive, I will chill on the couch. And so an hour or two passes. And then eventually it's around like 11 noon or something. And I'm like, shit, I should probably get on editing that video. That bitch ain't gonna edit itself. So I'm like, all right, I'll do that. So I go, I get the files from here, transfer it to the laptop, whatever. And as I'm watching through last night's stream, I'm realizing 2 things. One, it's a little hard to find much enthusiasm about the stream that just happened the night before. It's all fresh in my head. I was just here. So it's like, okay, I don't know how I'll factor this in for the future, blah, 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 blah. But then I also kind of realized, I'll be honest, last night's stream wasn't the upper echelon of Jake Stalvey. We was kind of low key. So it's not the most compelling thing to edit back. I should say, normally around like 12:30, I have an alarm set on my phone because every single weekday at 12:30, I go to my neighbors and they pay me to go over daily on the weekdays to let out their 2 dogs. They have 1 dog who's a bit older. He needs help getting up. He struggles to walk sometimes. He wears a diaper around the house. Normally when I go in, I have to pick up his shit. The second I let him outside, before he's even in the grass and he's still on like patio, he'll just insta start pissing. And it's not even like focused. He's not like confidently standing there and being like, I'm going to piss right here on the patio. He letting that shit sway while he's still walking to the grass. And then their other dog, which is younger, he's like 2 or 3 at this point, golden retriever, very sweet. I during the weekdays daily go over and I let them out during lunch. Go over, pick up one dog's shit so that if the other younger one gets out, he won't go and eat it immediately, because he does that. I don't know why a dog would go and eat shit. If it eats other dogs' shit, why doesn't it eat his own shit? But I have to go pick up his shit, let the 2 dogs out, keep them out for a little bit, bring them back in, deal with the diaper and whatever. Normally, after I come back from that, it's like 12:30. I drink my protein shakes, my Orgain protein shakes, because my nutritionist told me to do it. I get back probably around like 12:45, 1-ish. And I'll drink my Orgain, and then I like continue working or doing whatever for an hour. And then after an hour is up, then I will go to the gym. What I'm trying to say is that I go to the dogs, and then the dogs is the signal to drink the shake. And then I set a timer for an hour after the shake. And then once that hour is up, then I go to the gym. But as you may note, I said I go to the dogs on the weekdays. It is not a weekday, it is a Saturday. And I only remembered that around like 12:45, and I was like, shit, my alarm hasn't gone off. So I keep editing away at my damn old computer. I did chug the protein drink around this time, but like I didn't do the like set hour. But then after like an hour or so, I'm trying to continue editing. I did the first pass of the video, now I need to do the second pass, and it's just not fucking clicking. I just need a break. My brain is like, I saw this all too recently. Give me break. Can't think funny. Can't be creative. And I'm trying to push through it. I get like halfway through the video and I'm like, I just need a fucking break. I'll just play like Red Dead for a little bit. You know, it's on my laptop. I go and I close my laptop and then I hear a little and there's resistance to close the laptop. Huh. That's weird. Laptop don't normally make that noise. And then I look at the laptop, reopen it, and I see that I had the little MagSafe charger. It wasn't plugged in. It was out and then on top of like the keyboard area. And when I realized that, then immediately my heart drops because I'm like, oh, fuck. Because I had tried to close my laptop on the charger, as one does. And so I look, and of course it cracked the fucking screen. God damn it. Let me see if I can show it. Oh. Whoa. Okay. You can kind of see it a little bit. Like that little ridge. But then because of that, now it's causing this little flickering all the way up. And then on the whole screen, from like this side all the way to the middle, it's like you can see the different rows of pixels. But I truly felt devastated in that moment, because it was like, oh god damn it. I have gone my whole life without once cracking a screen, except for a time I dropped the TV. But besides that, I've never cracked a screen on anything. I had a perfect streak, perfect 19 years, never once cracked a screen. Sure, I've gotten scrapes on screens, but I've never cracked a screen. But fuck, I cracked a screen. Damn it. And it wasn't even something cool. It was because I was just like, brain fried, close laptop, and just crunch. So for the next hour or so, I just felt devastated. I was like, fuck. God damn it. How did I do this? Why did I do this? I'm such a fucking moron. What a fucking idiot. God, couldn't I have just spent like 5 seconds making, like, how did I do this? Because now I have to deal with the thing of like, I'm not gonna just sit by and just have a cracked screen. Like, I'm not. I've gone a year or so having this laptop not having a cracked screen. If I can go another year without cracking it, I will pay the hundreds of dollars. But so immediately I'm looking up like, oh Christ, how much is it gonna cost to repair this fucking thing? Because I know it's Apple and they'll probably charge out the wazoo. And so if I'm gonna repair the screen, then I have to go through and I'm gonna have to edit on my computer, which to be honest, I want to do anyway, but I'll have to transfer all the files. And they're also on 2 different Adobe accounts and I'll have to copy copy over all my fonts because I love all my different fonts. And then, oh shit, my workspaces won't translate over and I have to do all of this and blah, blah, blah. And what's the cost gonna be for repairing it? I'm probably gonna have to send it away. I won't have it for like a week or two probably. What kind of fucking computer do I have? What kind of laptop and the screen and the inch and blah, blah, blah. Do I have Apple Care? Does Apple Care cover it? How much does Apple Care cover? So I'm going through all of this. From the prices I have seen listed, I may have to pay $100. I may have to pay nothing. I don't know. There's like some vendor that does it or something, but they are not open until Monday, or they don't have reservations till Monday. So I'll go Monday. Over an inch. But so that bummed me out. And I'm like, shit, let me just take a break. Let me go to the fucking gym. I'm like, all right, I go to the gym. Also, my AirPods weren't properly charged. Ever since I've moved back, I don't know where the charging cord specifically that I was using specifically for my AirPods have gone. They've just fucking pee-pee-poofed. And I haven't taken the energy to go through my closet and just find another Thunderbolt cable. And also, I had to take a shit. I was like, do I take a shit now? Do I take one later? Too much damn indecision for one little boy. So I go to the gym. And I go to the gym and whatever, it's the gym. And I'm like on the elliptical. I'm trying to do elliptical shit. Then I go on the rowing machine. So I do my 25 minutes on the elliptical. So I get on the rowing machine. I'm starting it and I have the yard playing. The yard's a podcast. I try to save an episode specifically while I'm on the rowing machine because the rowing machine, you really need a podcast to listen to. So I'm trying to listen to the yard, but I'm like not really feeling it. I can tell I'm not like that connected. And I'm like, fuck, I have this one song stuck in my head. Let me just listen to this song. I was listening to Heaven Has to Happen, which is a good song. And then I started listening to the opener, which is an even better song. I fucking love the opener, which is another song on that album. But the thing is that's a song that I have been listening to for the past month. And it's also, let me play like the last 2 minutes. It's like a very like, kind of like aggressive. The whole song is about like, it's about like how she feels regulated to be only the opener at live shows. I'm turning into the audio file I made fun of a month ago. So this is the last chorus before the last verse, I guess. But then this last verse is where it goes fucking nutty. But it's like aggressive, sad, frustrated. That's pretty much it. But it's like so like aggressive and meaty. And it's also been something that I've been listening to for the past like month since it came out. And so I've been dealing with a lot of shit the past month. It was just in my head listening to that while on the rowing machine. My mind was the memes of playing FNAF Ultimate Custom Night. And I'm going nuts on the rowing machine. I don't know what the metric is. It's like S over M. I don't know what S is. I don't know what M is. But normally I'm at like high 30s, low 40s. But I was fucking ripping that shit. I was going at it. I was like mid 50s or something. I was gonna give myself a hernia. But I'm just ripping that shit. And then I get to the end and I'm like, I am not in the mindset to go lift weights. But also midway through ripping it on the rowing machine, I a few hours earlier had posted the school board video to the Gainesville subreddit. Because I was like, hey, this is about the fucking school, or this is about the local district. Let me throw it on here. Bad idea. And then I got a comment from this person saying, I'm sorry, but any TV production person would know not to bury the lead 10 plus minutes into a video. This is like the hook that is supposed to keep viewers watching until you explain your point. But if you don't dangle hints every few minutes, it doesn't work. So this is wrong, right? Like, I understand what he's saying because I wasn't completely directly overt about the point in the video. Anyway, I see this comment from this guy being passive aggressive and it annoys me because I'm like, what? And I make the mistake of responding annoyed. So I make this comment. It's whatever. I realize now that I was a little heated. But so I see that. And so then eventually I come back from the gym and that's when I see their response. And so I realize from how I was a little petty and snooty, and this is such a Redditor response that I had like set up a 5-foot hoop over myself and allowed people to dunk on me. And so I was like, all right, I am going to try and force myself to be the bigger person and not continuing replying to this, even though now he gets the public win. But so I have this, and it's just like, ugh, another fucking little gut punch in the shit day. And so whatever, I keep working, I get the video out, I shit it out. It's not that great of a video, but it's like a video. And I was realizing while I was showering coming back from the gym that like the whole point of me trying to do these daily videos is so that I don't perfectionist them, I just fart them out. So I just farted out. But so that was that, and I'm like already thinking, okay, this is annoying. I've had a bad not so great day of a bunch of little annoyances, and I have to replace the fucking screen, gonna have to transfer my files over to my computer for editing, blah blah blah, all this. And I'm like, okay, well, I still wanna, even though I'm in a shit mood and I'm really considering just not posting a video today or not doing the stream today, I still need to keep going with it because I said I would do daily. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to 7-Eleven, get a Slurpee, get the energy boost, because I was also Yanni and shit and everything. Or I was Laurel and shit. So I go to 7-Eleven, whatever, I get there, I pull up, I'm also needing gas, I start trying to fill out gas, my card gets rejected because I was at a shit pump, and it's like, oh god, insult to injury, give me a fucking break, drive around, and it's like, go pay inside. I'm not gonna fucking pay inside, it's a damn gas station. I just go around to the other pump, that one works, I go in, get my Slurpee, and now I'm here, and the Slurpee's pretty melted.